Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you are having a really good day. Lots of people have been asking me to put more grace in the videos, so I came out to the chicken coop today. That's Grace, that's Ada, Margaret, our rooster Sally, we have Marie, Carolyn and Ashley in the back. They are still all well and they are still all with us. And they've done what they normally do in the middle of the day, which is they've come for a little siesta. I didn't know that chickens did siestas until I had chickens. And now I know. What isn't probably publicly known right now is that another member of the Transport Evolved team now also has chickens. I'll see if you can guess which one it is in the comments below. You want me to leave you alone? Okay. So I don't want to talk to you about chickens today, although I know a lot of you do like watching Grace and watching our chickens grow up. This is our chicken coop, which was made by my lovely wife using a Japanese wood burning technique, which is good for preserving the wood. So there you go. But that's not what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about Transport Evolved, specifically the episodes of Transport Evolved News, that's TEN, being 300 episodes old. And I may walk around the garden while I film this one because I know some of you are interested. Got my finger caught there. I know some of you are interested in some of the things that we've been doing in the garden this year. So TEN, Transport Evolved News, is 300 episodes old. It was 300 episodes yesterday. And in that time, things have changed a lot. You know, we've seen the launch of the Chevrolet Bolt. We've seen the launch of pretty much every electric car on sale today has been launched in the, 7 years since we started doing that show. Now, some of you will look at that and go, 300 episodes is not 7 years. Well, it's not. We did take some time off when we moved over to the United States in 2015. We took probably about 2 months off making any videos because we had to wait for all of our stuff to arrive. But then there's been other times where I've taken time off. I've gone to a convention for the weekend. We've not made an episode, or I've just decided to take time off for the holidays or for, some other event. And so we haven't had an episode one after the other every week for 300 weeks, but we have hit 300 episodes. And I also now have tomatoes, which I'm very excited about. I've got a few small tomatoes coming on my tomato plants. They are huge. I want to know, though, what you think the most important stories have been of the last 300 episodes. What have you really enjoyed? What episodes have got you really excited? What stories have got you really excited? What stories have you been kind of disappointed in? Not necessarily in the way that I deliver them, although if you have been disappointed in the delivery of a story, please let me know. But I'm talking about a story that you wish hadn't happened, like maybe Rapidgate for Nissan Leafs. So leave your thoughts in the comments below and tell me what you think some of the highlights of the past 300 episodes of 10 have been. And moreover, what you think some of the highlights of the last 10 years of Transport Evolved have been. Because while Transport Evolved News, that's TEN, is 300 episodes old and about 7 years old, Transport Evolved itself is actually 10 years old. It was 10 years old in May this year. And I think we were just a couple of weeks ahead of Robert Llewellyn, literally. Either a couple of weeks ahead of him or a couple of weeks behind him in terms of celebrating that 10-year anniversary. But we never actually celebrated it because it was the middle of COVID and everything was a bit crazy. This week feels like a good time to celebrate it, though. We've just got rid of our studio in downtown Portland. And as part of that process, we've got to a point now where we're all working from home. And while that's a bit frustrating for me because I like working away from home, it does mean I'm close to the garden. Oregon giant pea, anybody? These are actually, seriously, these are called Oregon giant peas. Probably shouldn't have picked that one because it's not 100% ready yet. But there's been a lot of changes. And there's been a lot of changes in 10 years. I know I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago when I started Transport Evolved. I'm a little bit fatter. I'm working on that, by the way. Working to lose some weight, working to get fitter. I think I'm a little bit more jaded than I used to be. Certainly not as optimistic about the EV world as I once was. But I'd love to know your feedback and your thoughts based on 10 years of Transport Evolved as we know it today, 7 years of TEN, the Saturday news show as we now call it, and 300 episodes. So leave your thoughts in the comments below and maybe let me know what you'd like to see in the next 300 episodes, if indeed we are still doing episodes in 300 episodes from now. I'd love to know what you want us to do. I'd love to know what you want us to cover. I know that we've made some changes in the last week. We've put some new set designs up, which have been kind of fun, and I've been enjoying doing that. But I also want to know if you think that they are what you want to see from the channel. Do you prefer the old set? Do you want us to focus less on how we make our videos and just change the content? As I say, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I've got some beans up here. Look at these runner beans. Yay. And I will see you next week with more stuff. And just as a final note, I know some of you take these Sunday videos and you go, whoa, this is not, we don't subscribe to listen to you talking about your chickens and your garden and all of that stuff. It's Sunday, right? So Sunday is the day that I get to kind of kick back and have a bit of fun. It is on this main channel because a lot of the thoughts I have on Sundays are related to clean energy transportation. And so it feels fitting that we have this discussion on this channel. But again, if you want that to change, let me know below. I'll be back tomorrow, back in the studio with more normal content. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Keep evolving.